Hello survivors, I'm the SurvivalVis and welcome back to Mandibles. We're going to go into a brand new hunt, but we're changing pace from what we've been doing the past couple of weeks because we are going to see, finally, the Amethyst Duskland. There is no information on it aside from it being an advanced rank. And I just want to check the options. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. If we have to, we'll change the view range back to default in case there's that glitch with the foliage, but anyway, we're also going to go back a little bit in just what we're going to be using to hunt with, because we're going to use some classics on this in the series. And I think we're basically just going to do this nice big roster of animals here. Macrocana, Europrotura, Holcorbis, Pulmonoscorpius, Arthroplura, Carnivores. Save the Titans of Terror, as we'll call them, for things where we actually have the highest end stuff to go after them with. We won't use the minigun, but we'll use some of the things like the Hole Puncher. We didn't even actually use the HK-417, the Mauser, the Double Barrel, and the good old pistol. Just a nice little return to form before we get into our final hunts for things like the Yacolopterus. I don't know why I was going to say that so badly. Yacolopterus. No, actually, that was even closer. My making fun of my bad first attempt was still closer to the pronunciation than the very first attempt. That shows you how badly I screwed that up. But everything's looking nice and good, so we'll just go in day. Although technically, I think the Duskland is always going to have a certain coloring to it. But it all looks good, so let's hop into a brand new hunt, shall we? Okay, so we're loaded up in the Duskland, and I gotta say, this is a very groovy looking area. Yes, that sounds completely strange to even myself, but I mean, you gotta admit, all the purples and the nice coloring to it does sort of add to the feeling of just almost like a mystic land in a way. We got our first little critter there, though. There we go. I am surprised that I missed so many of those shots, though. I guess the hole puncher is only as good as the one punching the holes. Well, we got an Arthroplura to start with. And we will be careful as we go along, just of stuff like the Carnivores and the Pulmonoscorpius. Those animals, at least it feels like it's a little more fair to go up against than like the Manipulator. I don't know, like, how many shots do you think it would take from this to take a Manipulator down? I really don't know, but we've got the Arthroplura taken down, and where do we want to go? Looks like if we keep going east, we're going to hit water. At least I think it's water. So maybe we'll try going north a bit, see what's just ahead of us up here. Where was the Arthroplura trying to run off to? But it is a beautiful map, I gotta admit that. It looks superb. And there's just enough foliage that it feels alive, but you don't have the, like, glitching out that you have on some of the other maps with stuff. So it just feels alive, bountiful, prehistoric in a way, I do have to admit. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we'll try getting a little closer to see if we can get the hole puncher to get a single shot off on the Macrocana. There he is, just kind of crawling around. There we go. Gotta admit, that is satisfying, just to have a one-shotter in the game. I mean, the railgun is too, but it's also one that you had to really work for. The hole puncher is your first taste of that power against a lot of the weaker roster. Well, I shouldn't say... Actually, I do have to kind of put it that way, because compared to the Manipulator and the Protosopulga, yeah, the roster's a lot weaker. I just want to see... Oh, you can actually see a little bit of the RGB from the headphones in the recording capture there. Kind of surprised at that. Not that I actually really use it all that much or for anything. It's just something that just looked for quality and it seemed like it was okay enough, so picked some of this gear up that's been my setup for how many years now? That's a good question. I don't even know how many years old my headphones and my keyboard are. I know one tax, like, I'm trying to remember what would be called. Like, I fit, because of the college education I had and the way the tax system can kind of work depending on just everything regarding your income or financial situation, I got a little bit of a tax break, or a little, what would it be called? Like, a payoff back to you for your taxes. Usually it's given as, like, relief to students or college university students underrate high school, just kind of getting up and through there like that in a way. So I used my money towards getting some of that, and I have to say, I don't regret it at all, because, again, the headphones, having a proper headset, or I think even earbuds, just adds so much to any experience that uses sound. And, I mean, it's a keyboard's a keyboard. I admit I don't like the wireless stuff that's kind of phasing in with a lot of computer accessories, just because I don't know how reliable the signals and how many times you have to change a battery in them are. Like, they should probably last a very long time. I don't know if they'd actually outlast wired equipment, but I don't know, maybe I'm just a little nostalgic for the older days and the traditional stuff with computers, with growing up on that, but that's just my take on it. And I am still stalling for time because we have not... Ooh, that's neat. I was going to say, we're stalling for time because we haven't seen any other animals, but... Well, I shouldn't say that because we got a little Diplocaulus going around and the Hylonomus. There's more trophy animals, so maybe we'll try going for the full set if we can. Okay, nothing on the Yaprotura. What about a Holcoro? Nothing on you. What about a Pulmonoscorpius? We got Pincer Boy around? That's confirmed, we do. Although it sounded like it might have been a bit close. Oh, very close. Okay. That would have basically been the hunt over right there, so we got lucky. So we gotta be much more careful. That's... I think that was on a Nautilus call, or something like that. We've heard that before. I think that was on the Hive. I could have sworn we've heard sounds like that before. I think it was in the Hive when we were going through there we might have heard something like that before, but I could even be mistaken too. Just looking around. Okay, so we're not doing too bad for that full roster if we want to try going for it. We still need a Yaprotura. Holcorbaeus. And a Cratoribus. Yeah, nothing really. So maybe we'll start with something a little more passive that we don't have to worry about charging us too quickly. Or, well, probably won't charge us, but we'll go for the Yaprotura as our next target. Still not seeing too much as we keep going towards the west. I do like the coiling bramble. Ooh, they actually... Okay, it's just the texture, but the texture is very well done to give the illusion that it's actually like spikes and thorns onto it. Or it's basically like the bramble root proper. Very well done. That's a... I'd imagine that's very difficult to pull off using just like a simple... Well, simpler mesh. Because there is probably a way you could actually like 3D model each of the little spikes and the thorns. But to give a texture that actually gives you that illusion is very well crafted and well made. Oh. Well, here's a little bit more game, although it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. It's actually a bit of a pleasant surprise after the the Pulmonoscorpius we ran into. I was expecting something a little more dangerous to be coming our way and that we'd be panicking for, but it looks like we should be okay. Oh, shoot. I guess must have been hitting something in between us and that Macrocon. I was hoping just get another quick little pop-off of it. But I think if we just kind of stay on its trail, we should be able to get another easy shot off in time. Not sure what's with the flashing lights down there. Maybe there's a little rave or something. Oh, okay, so the Arthropleura is just running up there. Oh, if we actually play our shots right, we could possibly get both of these with all of the hole punchers' remaining ammo. That said, though, we may... Okay, so the Arthro is just running up the mountainside there. And I'm just waiting for... Okay, there we go. So we do have one shot left, and if we're lucky, we'll be able to catch up that Macrocana and be able to just pop it, and there is another animal on the hunt that we completed. Oh, look at this. I mean, the colors are probably not supposed to do that, but look at how rugged and just twisted this area is. This is really cool. Like, I was saying in JPR how Isla Muerta easily remind me of, like, the PS1 horror games that are kind of being replicated as indie games now. But, like, these older engines, they can really pull off some amazing looks with the dedicated people modding and working behind them. I really have to give a thumbs up because this place feels so alien yet natural in a way. Okay, actually, I should be careful because Macrocana can still actually come after us and ruin our hunt. And with how it hops around, it's not exactly an easy one to get a good speed on for a shot. Okay, you just kind of calm down. Calm down there, bud. We're not going to approach you any further. And I think we should be far enough away that you don't spot or sense us or pick us up. I say that, although all he does is keep on hopping around over and over and over up there. Yeah, nothing else is picking up on us, and it's... Okay, no, we're going to back off, give him a bit of space, and that might help him calm down. Yeah, so we'll just let him kind of be on to his own devices there. I don't think we're going to get another really good spot to exactly try shooting for him, though. Oh, we don't need one. We finally calmed down for a split second. No. Okay, but I do think this might be our best roost, or basically our sniper perch, to wait for him to settle down, then we'll try getting him. I know I shouldn't put in this much effort for Macrocana, but I mean, still, let's put ourselves in the shoes that we're hunting for as much as we can. This would be a good opportunity to try for. So, come on, just calm down. You calmed down as we were leaving, so maybe it's just visibility-wise we're a little too open there. Let's see if we go even further back. Okay, no, the wind has turned so that way it's blowing right at it, so we're going to have to just leave it be, otherwise it's just going to keep going forever. We're going to waste our entire hunt on him. So it's gotten pretty good so far. There's still a few other animals I'd like to get. Like, the whole Coro was a pretty easy one to get, so I wouldn't mind finding one of them. Sounds like one of them wouldn't mind being found either. So we did get a call back. It's just about figuring out where it is, and I think we are going to use the Mauser for it. Take on the tanky beetlebug with the anti-tank rifle. It's a match made in heaven. Ah, hunting heaven. Although who knows how many heavens there are. Is there a hell heaven? Who knows? Am I saying random crap to fill time? You sure as hell bet I am. Oh, it sounds like he's almost somewhere in that mess of things, like... I mean, it's possible there's something in there, I just have no idea how you would exactly be able to discern where in there. Until we do find him, though, I'm going to keep the double barrel just at the ready. I thought it was a shotgun, but I've been told it's actually just a double barrel rifle, which is honestly kind of bizarre, because I don't know if you could really do a double barrel rifle with a side-by-side like this. I think you can do vertically double barrel, but I don't think horizontal would be one you exactly want because of, well, just how do you aim each barrel per se? Unless maybe there's like an angling that they're going to they have like a 0 point they collide at? I really don't know. Let's try again and see. Now no reply from him. Oh yeah, we're still spooking the poor little Diplocalus. Oh, there he is. Oh, the Makrokana is up there too still, so... That's what we've been waiting for. And we did actually get a shot on Holkoro there, so... Maybe what we'll do is we'll just take down Holkoro using the Mauser if we can. And we'll end the hunt there, because that should be a nice little surplus of points coming in. And depending on how much we have, maybe we'll even try doing something like taking the railgun out somewhere for a bigger hunt. We could try going for... Oh, we're at the map's edge. I think, at least. Yeah, that's the northern limits of the map. So the whole coral may have gotten away on us there. We can still head south or west a bit, but I don't know if the whole coral would actually turn direction to go that way or not. This feels like kind of Carnivores Triassic with the one, I think it was a Herrerasaurus. It just one shot and it ran right off the map. It basically said, nope, and just did not let us get any chance at it. Well, we'll just kind of carry along and keep our eyes open. We'll try going for one more thing. What that'll be, I don't really know. Oh, actually, that might be our Holkoro buddy up there that we just spotted. Oh, well, I gotta lower my arms to see how the wind's doing, because that kind of clips in there, but... we may be able to get that one after all. We don't exactly have the hole puncher to use, but we may not need it. Okay, I know it was... I wonder if it followed the water line all the way down. Because it sounded like that little... Oh, it might have. There it is. Yeah, the wind ain't in our favor for the most part. However, it's also not... It could turn to its favor, but we may be able to get close enough to get the couple of shots in we need. I think the Mauser is 3 to 4 hits. The hole puncher is just 2. So... as long as we keep this hill between us, I think we should be okay to sneak up and get those shots off on it. We'll just approach carefully. Mauser or double barrel? You know, I'm going to use the Mauser just because I know the iron sight's much better on the Mauser. Yeah, I hear him. I can hear him scamper off like that, so... just in case he does go... Oh, we're actually going to get led to another animal, too. The Opportura's just up ahead. We're not going to run, though, but if we just kind of stay calm and just walk along, we may get opportunities for both of them. The biggest thing I have to be on watch for are the Cratorabi and the Pulmonoscorpius. Because we had a fairly close call with the one Scorpius this hunt already. And oh, another Arthroplura, I think, too. It seems like it's basically leading... You know the saying, you don't have to be the fastest man alive, just faster than your friends? Yeah, I think that's holding out here. It basically seems to keep leading us towards all these other animals. So that way we might hunt them instead of it. And I am tempted. Because they are basically getting stuck in a little area here that they... Oh, this would be such a jackpot of points if we can successfully get... If we can get that Geoprotura down... we could well have... Okay, it's Okay, it was just Diplocaulus running away, but we're going to end the hunt here, because holy crap, this might be a mother load of points. We're back in the hunt menu, and we are over 1,000 total now, which actually does mean we could do... We'd have enough to do the Aechelopterus with the railgun. We don't have the double ammo, but that can easily be remedied by using the railgun, double ammo, and like another Proto-Sopruga hunt. And we could even take them on somewhere like the Hive. So maybe that'll be next week, a precursor to build us up into the final points before the Aechelopterus. And I think, I admit, I'm a little more interested in the Aechelopterus than the Nautilus, just because I've watched documentaries that have mentioned the sea scorpions and that, and also, I just find this model much more interesting, to be honest. It, like, the almost lobster-like tail and the take on it is just superb. So, we'll end the episode off here, though. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Mandibles. This is very much the home stretch of the series. Maybe only another 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll be done with it. So, it's been quite a trip, and I've been very, very grateful and happy to have you all along for it. But until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.